Hi Krishna,
Hi Nina, how are you?
we have a guest today. Do you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Chandni.
Hi. So you're also interested in weed and you are going to come to our walk with us?
Yeah.
So what do we do today?
So
Any
I was
suggestion?
interested in you explaining a bit more about sundakai, the turkey
Turkey
berry.
berry. Okay, we have it in the book.
And we eat it a lot. Last night we had it for dinner, no?
Yeah.
In the samba.
Oh good. So let's find sundakai.
So
You find
here's
in the
here's
coloured.
the pop out,
Yeah.
coloured one. There it is.
Which one? Up there. Yes, she's
Sundakai,
right.
no?
She has
Yeah.
found it right. There we go.
And this is the colouring book version.
Right. So here, you color and you figure out, you remember, and then if you go to the field, you take that and you match it to see whether it's correct.
So look, here we have the gateway of Sundakai on your left and on your right.
Wow, I actually haven't ever seen it so
It's huge, no?
Huge,
That's
yeah.
like a good 8 feet, no? It's like
Wow.
amazing.
wow. And look at that, we have here accessible beautiful flowers.
Yeah,
I love it. And
yeah, the flowers are lovely, so delicate, no?
so these are already seeds for the future.
Yes, and we actually saved these seeds in our seed bank. So we just we dry them
Huh?
and we put those in our seed bank. They're available in the shop
As seeds for
for
planting.
people for sale.
Yeah, yeah.
And we never plant them in the farm though, because they just keep
Because they
coming up
come up and
everywhere.
go.
It's ridiculous, you know,
Wow,
ridiculous how many
wow.
seedlings.
So this India is one of the center for origin
Okay.
for Solanum, which is
Okay.
this is a eggplant variety which is Solanum.
Mm,
This is Solanum torvum,
okay.
and but this particular eggplant, however, came to us from South and Central America.
Oh,
So
like many other things.
like many other things.
Right.
And so even though it is so integrated in our culture, so integrated in our food system, and people love the vattal and
Yes.
all that, it actually came from somewhere else.
Really? I mean, last night Chandni had that in the samba, no? And you like it?
Yeah.
And the way of cooking it is also so it opens up another way of traditional cooking. Caribbeans and Jamaicans have a traditional way of cooking this.
Right.
And if somebody Google searches them, if you really want to have a lot of sundakai and you are okay, I have sambar 2-3 times, let me
Yes.
find some other ways.
Yes.
That can give you ideas because
Right.
you know that they are also
Well, they use it in pickles as well, no? That's a
here
good
they
way-
use it in
yeah.
pickle. Here they dry it.
The vattal.
The
yeah.
vattal.
Dehydrate it.
Yes, yes.
Right.
And with I think
Buttermilk.
buttermilk
Yes.
and yeah, lovely that one is also. And also of course the green fruits are eaten as vegetables. Same as elsewhere though. I checked how they use in Caribbean and Jamaica.
Mm.
They also use the green. They also dries it up, but their of course the way of cooking is slightly different.
Right.
Much more steamed rather than with a lot of spices.
Right.
So it's
What about the leaves, Nina? What can you do with the
yes,
leaves?
the leaves which we hardly here eat in South. This plant is very well known in South India. Not so much in the northern India, but it's well known in South India. But even there, the berries are eaten, but not so much the leaves.
Right.
But you can eat the leaves. You can eat it in raw in green smoothie or chutney.
Really?
You can actually cook and eat, and the leaves would be slightly bitter, but they are,
Yeah, it
again.
has something good. It's a texture, the leaf, no?
Yeah, but again, as a pot herb, which we always say that you can add not just one thing. You just get a handful of something else, and you just put them together.
We're very used to pot herb, no? Where we just took all the spinaches and we cook it all together, no?
I really love the idea of pot herb, because here, if they have all the micronutrients which all the weedy plants have, you're just putting different micronutrients together, and there is all win-win about it.
We're actually drying the leaves and we powder them, and it's one of our many powders that we have for Ayurveda. So Dr. B was saying this is very good for reverse diabetes, the leaves. So that's another use for it. I'm sure that I don't know, the root or something else may also have value.
Yes.
Incredible plant.
Yeah, incredible plant, and it's lovely. It is so prolific, growing here so easily. People can, take some of the seeds. I get, lots of questions that how do we grow, how do we find. One of the things, or how do we know it's safe? And one of the things it would be, to take seeds from plants like this and grow in your own, depending, even if this was growing, say, next to a road, or when you are not very sure maybe what kind of water it is getting, and so it's you can always use it as a seed bank. I guess.
What's been interesting for me is in the lockdown, our basket service has exploded, and there has been so much interest in the local weeds from your side, and the plants that we provide in the basket service that aren't so valued, like the sundakai, like the turkey berry. And there are so many people who are posting recipes that they're doing with the sundakai and saying how delicious it is, and this is now one of my favorite vegetables. For me, that is a huge success, for this plant, because it can only be valued at the end of the day when it's actually honored. It's not about just the intellectual valuing it, but it has to be eaten. There has to be a relationship with it in our lives, and have it in the sambar and.
Correct.
And
actually, I do a parallel posting. If people are subscribed to the channel, they would know that in the Facebook, I post, and I have posted about this. And I actually found a recipe that during the lockdown, one of the Aurovilians came up with. We have this WhatsApp group in which they absolutely became alive with a prolific amount of recipes being exchanged, and there was absolutely a beautiful recipe with a beautiful photograph. So I asked her to provide that.
What was the recipe?
This was with the pumpkin sauce, very simply done, and with sundakai steamed, and on it with a lightly spiced with in a bowl of rice.
Amazing.
It's beautiful. Amazing. And it looks beautiful, and I put that in the Facebook.
Okay,
so if you want to see that,
Okay.
Yeah. So let's focus a little on and appreciate the flowers and the fruits, and then we come back for our next one.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Nina.
Thank you. There are 40 species in this book, and getting to know them, you'll realize it makes so much sense nutritionally, ecologically, socially, and even economically. We are launching a crowdfunding campaign to print this book and also the next 2 volumes in this series. Please subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell, and leave your email, which is provided in the link in the description below. I'll see you in the next read walk.
மனம் எல்லாம் உன்னை தேடுதே உயிரே